Hello and welcome to another episode of Dana Does. My name is Dana and this is the Disney 100 Cube. This is a collaboration between Rubiks and Disney for their 100th anniversary. I have two here and I'm really excited to show you this puzzle. It is for ages 8 and up, and as the box says, this is an original Rubiks product. Here's a quick look at the bottom of the box. Inside the box we have this little pamphlet that says 100 year, and it has a picture of all the faces on the inside, and you'll notice each one of them has a slightly different color background. This is to match the colors on a Rubik's Cube, and I'll show you these more in detail in a little bit. This corresponds to the white face on a normal Rubik's Cube. It is a cool 100 year design. The red face corresponds to Snow White from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The blue face is Elsa from Frozen. The orange face is Simba from The Lion King. The green face is Mickey from Mickey Mouse. And the yellow face is Woody from Toy Story. If you look closely on each side, some parts of some of the stickers are reflective, so this adds a layer of difficulty to the puzzle because sometimes it's not 100% clear what color a piece is, and that makes it challenging and you have to think more. Here I am scrambling the puzzle. The puzzle itself turns quite well, and as you'll notice very quickly, it gets very scrambled. You can also reference the Rubik's Character Solving Guide, which is very helpful. In addition to the challenge I mentioned earlier of sometimes not being able to tell what side a piece is from, this puzzle is also harder than a standard Rubik's Cube because you have to care about the orientation of the centers. Normally on the red face, for example, it does not matter which way the center goes, but in this case, if you misorient the red face, Snow White's face will look incorrect, and on the blue face, Elsa's face, and so on and so forth. So here you'll see me starting with the cross. I started with the 100 year logo because I decided that it might be the easiest. And for me, I do have a frame of reference. I have another Disney Cube to the left, so I can check which orientation the centers are supposed to go in. If I were to solve it without this reference, it would be a little bit more difficult. If you don't have two Disney Cubes, the pamphlet that I showed in the beginning of the video also has a picture of what each side is supposed to look like, so if you ever get confused of how to orient the pieces, you can use that as a frame of reference as well. Here I've finished the first layer and also oriented the centers next to the first layer correctly, so you can see the cool 100 year Disney Cube design. Actually, I did not orient the centers correctly. It's funny that the hypothetical that I gave earlier is true. I put Snow White's face on incorrectly, and here I am fixing it. That's much better. And after a few more moves, the first two layers are done. So we can see we're on the home stretch here. After a quick algorithm, we are done with the orientation of the last layer. Now we just have one more step. As I finish up the last step, I unfortunately noticed that two of these sides don't look correct. Namely that Woody's face is off-center and Simba's face is also off-center, so I need to figure this out. After playing around with this for quite a while, I'm finally able to figure it out, so here are a few of the last few turns. And here's a close-up again of each side, so the cool 100 year Disney logo. The green face is Mickey Mouse, the red face is Snow White, the blue face is Elsa, the orange face is Simba, and the yellow face is Woody. Again, this is the Disney 100 Cube, which is a collaboration between Disney and Rubiks, and my name is Dana, and you just finished an episode of Dana Does.